Hello, welcome to Lessons from Life. My name is Sarah. I'm 63 years old. If someone had told me 30 years ago that I'd fall in love with the same man twice, I would have laughed. I met Daniel when I was just 21. I worked part-time at a small bookstore while finishing college. Every Friday, a quiet man would walk in and buy history books. That man was Daniel. One day he asked me to recommend a book. That conversation lasted 5 minutes. Our first coffee lasted 3 hours. Before long, we were inseparable. 2 years later, we got married. We didn't have much money. Our apartment was tiny, the roof leaked, and some months paying the bills felt impossible. But I never cared. Because every night, I went to sleep beside the man I loved. And I truly believed we'd grow old together. Everything changed after 10 years of marriage. Daniel was offered his dream job overseas. At the same time, my mother became seriously ill. He wanted me to go with him. I couldn't leave my family. He promised it would only be for 1 year. I believed him. The day I watched him walk through the airport gate, I had no idea it would be the beginning of the end. At first, we talked every day. Then, every week. Then, barely at all. Eventually, we divorced. There wasn't another person. There wasn't a huge fight. Life simply pulled us in different directions. I never remarried. People ask me why. I'd just smile and change the subject. The truth was, a part of my heart never really moved on. I became a teacher. I cared for my parents until they passed away. Life was peaceful, but sometimes it was painfully quiet. I often wondered where Daniel was, but I never tried to find him. I thought our story had ended forever. Then one evening, my phone buzzed. The message said, "Hi Sarah. I don't know if you'll remember me." It was Daniel. 30 years had passed. We started talking. At first, for a few minutes. Then for hours, we laughed about memories we'd almost forgotten. We apologized for mistakes neither of us could change. Somehow, it felt like those 30 years had disappeared. A few months later, Daniel came to see me. I stood at the airport waiting. When I finally saw him, I couldn't speak. Neither could he. We simply hugged. After 30 years apart, it felt like I had finally come home. Today, people ask if I regret losing all those years. Of course I do. But I've learned something important. Love doesn't always arrive on time. Sometimes, it finds its way back when you least expect it. And at 63 years old, I got a second chance I never thought I'd have. Thanks for watching video. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share for more heart-touching video. See you in the next video.